It's time for that Elder Kai check. How's it, everybody? Celtic Link here. We're back for another Dokkan battle video. In today's video, we're taking a look at part 2 of the worldwide celebration for both JP and Global Dokkan. And we're taking a look at what areas and what missions you need to go to complete and get yourself whatever extra Elder Kais you need. Because if you're like me and you've been pulling units, you probably are in desperate need of some Elder Kais. So I got your back here. So first thing we're going to do is take a look at the worldwide missions for part 2. In part 2 of this celebration, there actually aren't too many missions that get you Elder Kais. However, there is one mission down here that grants you 2 Dozing Kais. If you hadn't yet completed the part 1 mission, there is 1 Elder Kai available via the part 1 missions and 3 Dozing Kais. So other than that, you are getting daily missions, which are granting you Dozing Kais every day as well. So those are always helpful. Alright, and as many of you have noticed, we did get first rank last night on Global. We did get 7 stones via that, but we also did get 5 Elder Kais. So if you include the end of the part 1 missions and this, we are at 6 Elder Kais so far for part 2. But that's not all. We did get last night as well the Rescue the Allies in the Fortress of Seal worldwide co-op campaign. This co-op campaign did net us quite a few rewards as long as you were participating. It got you 5 Dozing Kais, 3 Elder Kais for completing the global missions, and 2 extra Elder Kais for completing your personal missions. Now, if you've done all of these and got your rewards, that's 5 extra Elder Kais. So we are looking at about 10 Kais so far in part 2, plus 1 if you hadn't yet completed all of the part 1 missions. Moving on, the next place you're going to be able to pick up some Elder Kais is from the Infinite Dragon Ball History. We have a new stage here versus the Super Extraordinary Warriors. This is basically against everybody from the 2 Cooler movies, and the missions, basically like all other Infinite Dragon Ball histories, will grant you 1 Elder Kai. So that's 11 Elder Kais if you've completed everything. The effective category to complete all the missions is using Artificial Life Forms and Wicked Bloodlines. So basically, Metal Coolers. Moving on, we do have the Fighting Spirit stages. Now, these stages are proving to be quite difficult for most people, but if you're one of the few people who can complete them, you actually get quite a bit of good rewards. On top of all of the stones, you can get 3 for clearing stage 1, which is the Super Saiyan Goku. You can get 3 Grand Kais of each typing, and 3 more Grand Kais of each typing for clearing stage 2 versus the Cooler. So that's pretty good. That's 6 Grand Kais of each typing. Pretty helpful. You can also get a bunch of Dozing Kais. We're not going to count up all the Dozing Kais because you're just gaining a crap ton of those as we go through here, but know that you can get more Dozing Kais. For clearing stage 9 of stage 3, this is the 10-round event versus the Metal Coolers. This phase 9 completion will grant you 1 Elder Kai. So that's 12 Elder Kai so far, plus 1 if you hadn't completed the part 1 missions. If you clear stage 4 versus the legendary Super Saiyan Duo, you get an extra 1 Grand Kai. So 7 Grand Kais total for completing all of these. So pretty good deal. We're up to 12 to 13 Elder Kais. Moving on, story missions. If you've not yet completed the story mission, if you go to the 10 Billion Power Warriors story mission and you defeat 500 of these Metal Coolers here or the Cyclopean Guards here, you can grant yourself 1 extra Elder Kai. So 13 to 14 depending on where you're at with your missions. Pretty good. You'll also get some Dozing Kais and Grand Kais of each typing. So pretty good deal. Moving on, the new Namic threat, break through the super armor. If you were following my guides and you were able to complete all of these stages using the various teams, you will net yourselves 3 Elder Kais and a couple of Dozing Kais. So that puts us up to 15 to 16 Elder Kai. So doing pretty good. That's about a unit, an LR and a half for awakening all of their super attack. Moving on, one of the last places to get Elder Kais. You can get 3 Elder Kais for completing this Link level stage. 3 times. It's available once, or not 3 times, but taking it on the 3 times it becomes available for all 3 times that it's available. Basically, on the first week, if you cleared it all 3 times, you will get 1 Elder Kai. Second week, you clear it all 3 times. That's 6 times. You'll get another Elder Kai. And then third week, you get another one. So that's 3 more Elder Kais, bringing our total to 17 to 18 total. Or I'm sorry, 18 to 19 actually total Grand Kai, or Elder Kais. So that's basically a full unit super attack if they were an LR that did not have a grindable super attack. But if you followed any of my guides early on in the celebration, you know which units from the banners can have their super attacks grinded. So hopefully you did that, and hopefully you found this guide helpful. You can get an extra 10, let's see if I can find it here, an extra 10 Grand Kais, AGL Grand Kais, for completion of this EZA event. So if you needed those, that's there. But we're mostly focused on the Elder Kais here. So hopefully you found this guide helpful. If you did, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And in the comments down below, why don't you let me know, how are you doing on Elder Kais? Are you stocked up pretty well, or are you hurting kind of like I am right now? Let me know in the comments down below. We'd love to see where everybody's at. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.